Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? Pretty good here and stuff. Another crappy day out there. I got some stuff I want to try to do before the wintry crap comes, but man, oh man, it's just, this week has been just a total write-off for weather. It's been horrible. Like, next week's supposed to be nicer. But anyways, we'll see. So there is our cylinder all rebuilt. I wrote the date on there because it'll probably be a while. Well, you know, this one here lasted for like, wow. I had her on the machine for 10 years. It probably should have been rebuilt in maybe 8 years. But anyways, so that'll be 2023. Holy crap, when you start thinking like that. When I'll probably, if I'm still here doing this, which I'm probably hopefully going to be, then I can put this guy on maybe and then keep on digging. So I don't know if there's anything else I really need to do. Just keep her inside here where it's kind of dry and, you know, not going to rust and stuff or whatever. Like, and I don't know if these will rust, but I guess you could clean those out, maybe grease it or something just before I put her away or something. But overall, I think that's pretty good. They wore through the paint there and wore into the metal. It feels like, man, maybe a little bit, not much though. Got the little plugs here from the other cylinder just to keep the ports and stuff and everything inside there clean. Actually, if you look in this one here, it's pretty cool because you can actually see the top of the threads on the rod. You know, way back here would be like the nut kind of thing, and then the piston's sitting right about here. So that's fully retracted there. So there's not much gap there to start filling. So yeah, that's kind of cool, eh? That's pretty cool. So we'll just leave that closed. And good, I'll have to find a home for this thing, somewhere where I'm probably going to forget where it is, and then, you know, wonder where it went after. So the other day when we were picking up the machine, the guy at the Kubota place gave me a couple of cool things. He gave me a hat and a shirt, hopefully it fits, and then, I don't know, so it's an elastic bandy thing or something, woo. And he gave me some stickers, you know, sure, whatever, stickers, and then I got a couple oil filters for, for that machine, so I didn't have to run over just to get oil filters. I thought, well, while I'm here, I might as well get some oil filters. And that's it there. Oh, it's a different color. I thought the other ones were like their grayish color. But anyways, that's good. They're like freaking expensive. It's like, you know, yeah, you're shopping at a dealership, right? Holy, they really nailed you on them things. So that's that, and then while I was over there too, I got a set of these, what are these things called? Hairpin, hitch pin assortment. Them curly Q things, so I got some of them too. But anyways, what are we gonna do today? I don't really know. You know what? I'm just really not feeling like doing much of anything. The weather is just like, and it doesn't, you know, feel nice to be wanting to do stuff, so I don't really know. I need to change the oil on this guy though, but it's sat in here all night and then the engine's cool now, right? So I'd have to take it out for a little run around just to warm it up again. But I don't know, I don't feel like doing anything today. It's just one of those days where it's just like, I don't have anything really to do. I really don't want to do anything, you know, so I don't know. I probably should run it and cycle it and warm it up. It would drain out better, but I don't know. I get outside and it's all wet, and then I'll have to bring it in here and everything will be all wet and dripping all over me and stuff, and I don't know. Maybe, I know it flows better too when it's a bit warm, but I guess I could even just, I don't necessarily have to drive it. Oh man. Well, let's see how many hours we got on this now. Does it really need done today? There you can see some of the drippages left over from yesterday too, right? It was out in the rain and peeing all over the place, and holy cow, it was horrible. What have we got on this thing now? 2301. Just clicked over. Must have done that yesterday. So it's probably, I don't know, probably should do it, but maybe I'll have my coffee first, and then we'll see how we're feeling after that. If we feel like wanting to get into that and stuff, 'cause, you know, it's not a big job, but it is kind of a real pain in the rear end. I got to get all under here and stuff, and the plug is over under here somewhere. I know it's under there somewhere. So, oh, I can hear the plastic rippling again. I guess that's okay. That's the ventilation breathing. So they've got her taped up good enough now. Hopefully that when it's doing that, rippling, sucking and breathing, it's not pulling dirt from in here and through the insulation and then out and up the vents. That's, I think, what was happening. So pretty sure they got her pretty well good and taped. So anyways, we'll know in a little while if you see a couple of black spots coming. Well, that's not taped good enough somewhere. I imagine it'll happen again, because, you know, they've glued up here and stuff, but I mean, you've missed some here. Like, it's, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I mean, that's a fairly big job and a lot of messing around to get that all fixed around. But anyways, guess if you I didn't get this thing washed off this before I shut the water all off. That kind of sucks. I wanted to give her a little bit of an engine bath before, but I just never got to her. So anyways, I don't know. Well, I'm gonna have my coffee first, I think, here. Alright, our loader is safely supported. That's good. I guess we'll do some oil change in here. Get these up a little higher in the air. A little higher in the air. And last leg down. There we go. Alright, let's dismantle a little bit of stuff here. We don't really have to do too much, but I want to check a little bit of stuff here so it's easier to get some of the guards out of the way. So I went out and hammered in some marking stakes so I know when the snow comes where the freaking free available graves are located. Makes it a little bit easier than trying to find them all in the snow. I learned that a few years back. Oh, I want to get buried here. Someone wants to get buried here. Okay, I have no idea where they are. So you'd have to dig through all their cornerstone. Okay, I don't know if that's actually the last one, because sometimes people will buy a grave, you know, 2 down from this guy, and then you got 2 left, and whatever, you know. So, you know what I should have done? When I was up at Deer yesterday, he's got a filter for the fuel. Oh. Crap, I don't think I've got one either. Oh well, that's okay. That's, I guess, okay. I think everything else looks pretty good. I might do that separator one, although maybe I'll just, what I can do with that is have a look at it here. I think it's okay. I don't see any stuff in there, so. The fuels here is pretty good. You know, we might get the odd water the odd time, but it's generally not too bad. I gotta watch this grease here too. I just about got her there, I think, on that that hosey stuff coming out there. There's a bunch of grease and crap and stuff there, so. Okay, so what do we gotta do first? Let's maybe, well, we gotta find our drain pan. That's a good start. Alright, now I'm going to start maybe today with the oil filter. Just down in here. I can get her by hand, usually. Ugh. Nice and warm. Oh, it feels nice on the hand. Yeah, I went out and put out some of them marker stakes. So I knew where stuff was for the winter time here. And I also picked up a couple of cans of garbage. Alright. We'll let that guy droozle away for a minute or two there. I've got a new filter here. Crap, I'm in the oil already. Figures. Or into the grease already. So I'll get some towels too, and we'll need our little ratchet socket toolkit too. Alright, we got the new filter from here, John Deere. Just want to make sure it's the same. The old one was an M06419. This is an M06419, so that should be good. It's actually pretty cool. The both tractors use the same filter, so it makes my life a lot easier. I don't have to stock in two different types of filters all the time. I don't know if I can actually get far enough over to reach the actual drainer or not on this thing. I'm gonna let that drip a minute, I guess, anyways. Oh, I think I can actually reach that, so that'll work good. Here I am laying down on the job again, you know. But we're changing oil, so that's alright. And that is a 17 mil socket. I think that should down in there pretty good. It's not super hot and warm, but oh, I better get a towel out here first. Oh, this thing's still dripping back here though. Apparently that was not a concern when we had it to the guy there last February. Oh no, I wouldn't worry about that because he didn't want to tear it apart. Probably one little seal leaking somewhere, you know. Well, that's good to see that engine still got a lot of good seals in her there. Anyways, it shouldn't have had a bad seal. It would suck air through the seal. And she'd be free flowing. So I'll just let that do her thing for a minute. I want to look a little more under here. I don't know if you guys are... Wow, it's getting a lot more wetter everywhere. It's right up under this casting here somewhere. Right where my light's pointing, right under there is where it's the wettest and stuff. So something somewhere has got a little bit of a leak in her, and who knows where or what, or it's pretty freaking buried. I could understand not wanting to tear it down, but just for fixing a little leak. But it's not really leaking like crazy. It's just wet, and the odd time I'll see like a little hang on a sec here. Hang on a sec here. Oh crap, almost dumped you in the oil. Oh crap, almost got you again. You see on the floor there, these little spots? I mean, it's nothing major, huge, wet leak all over the place, but any leak is not a good leak, I think. You know, 10 years old, something's gonna go somewhere. So, anyways, I'll let her sit and drizzle out for a little bit here. That's pretty cool, but it's splashing all over the place. So we better pull a dipstick maybe here. Or an oil cap or something. An oil cap or something. If we pull a dipstick here, she'll get a bit of air. So watch her doing her thing there. I'll pull this dipstick here. And away she goes. I think it's mostly done anyways. Really? Yeah, that worked out pretty good. I'll let that sit there a few minutes. Drain out, of course, and then I need 4.9 liters to go back in, and I've got that oil yesterday. But I think we can spin on the new filter here. Crap. Where did I put my towels? I'm gonna need a towel. A little towel. I don't really like how these are just in the box without like a wrappery thing around them. It'd be kind of nicer if they put a little wrappery thing around them. So there's the, I don't know if you can quite see it, but we'll get you down here. There's the inside of where the filter sits. We'll steal a little bit of oil from coming out here. We'll put on this guy. I don't really know why they say to do this. You know what? I've done it both ways and never had a problem either way. They say that gasket will stick or something to that surface. I've never seen that before. Never seen that before. Should be good. They say like half a turn when the gasket seats. So that one's still razzling out a little bit. We'll let that do her thing. And I'll let this maybe dribble out here a little bit for a little while, and then we'll get some oil measured up here too. And I'm gonna finish my coffee. Okay, just while we're waiting here, I was just messing with this guy a little bit, wondering why it's only got the, you know, pedal that way for like your thumb attachment. I'm like, oh, wait a sec here. So we just push this rod down. Now that makes, you know, it's working, right? Well, you go under here and push up, it does the same thing. So I'm like, oh, so maybe that's one way. I don't know. I have to look under the cover here. Maybe I'll pop that off just to have some fun. Make sure there is a actual double thing in there. Ooh, that looks kind of sweet. I like the looks of that thing. Okay, so what do we got in here? Well, that's doing that one that way. And then when I push this one up, it's opening that one that way. So I presume that is your double acting little fella right there. But right now they've just got her set up with the one pedal, so there must be something else that, you know, kind of like one of these things, right? It's got like the two thing on it, right? So you push one that way, this one that way, and that also folds up when you don't want her. So hopefully the kit, I just spilt the beans. Yeah, I'll tell you about that in a sec. Hopefully the kit comes with that extra pedal. He never really said. He's the guy I got this machine from. He's getting it, this kit I'm looking at from the aftermarket, because I was going to build her all myself, but when you're getting into more stuff like the hydraulic-y kind of stuff like this, I think it's probably better that I just get the kit. It's not cheap, the kit, but it's not really that bad. And you know, I built the thumb for this guy. That was fine and stuff. But for this one, I don't know. I kind of just want to get the kit that's available. Pay them the money. You know, save me a little bit of headache. Plus it'll be all in the right spot and everything will line up where it should. Well, this one's not bad, but it's not what it should be, right? So, you know, this wasn't designed in a computer. This was designed in, well, sort of was a computer at one time. I don't know if it is anymore now, but anyways, so there's all your other hydraulics and stuff too. You know, ooh, pretty sweet. And then your drives here. Wonder how I can hotwire this guy a little bit to make the drives go faster. I don't think you really could, but because they actually drive the motors, I think they're on the back maybe. Yeah, it's just so friggin' slow, eh? That's the only thing I got sort of a kind of a downfall of this yet. If I want to drive this thing to the back, holy friggin' craps, it takes me like 15 minutes. So that kind of sucks. And there's your throttle, so that could be an adjustment there too, I would guess. I probably won't adjust that, but you could. So now what happens if I actually pull that more? It does open a little more maybe, but pretty sweet. It's funny, the metal under here is white. Usually they do all this gray stuff, right? But this one's all white, so that's pretty cool though. And that is your heart of your hydraulics and your valves and everything all in there. So hopefully for a long time I don't see these things leaking. There's little seals under here that'll end up leaking and drizzling all down and everything. And, you know, it's going to happen eventually, I know. But I guess that one there is your main coming in, maybe. Or no, that's feeding all the dewies I see. Well, there's got to be a main here somewhere. So with my basic knowledge is, actually that probably maybe is the main. Yeah, I think maybe that one is. There's always pressure getting fed out of the main here, so it's always bypassing and going back through to the system. Now what happens is, if I want to activate something, you know, like put the boom up or whatever, as soon as I move that up, it's bypassing, oops, going down again, bypassing the straight through to run into the hydraulic real fast, you know, and then moves your thing. And then vice versa, when I close it, you know, it goes the other way, right? So that's sort of my kind of basic knowledge of hydraulics. And, whoa, there is, I think, an adjuster thing here. You could adjust pressures, but they've got her set to where they want her set. You know, you could probably increase your curl power a bit, but it's scary really enough now as it is. Like, I've had this thing in the ground digging, and I'm pulling, and it's actually pulled the machine like up off the ground. I'm like, whoa! That's why they put a seatbelt on it. So that, I think, is the idea of that. So yeah, but that's interesting. That I don't know whether what happens to that. Well, what is it he told me in this email here? He says to me, it's like, because he wanted so much money plus installation. And I'm like, well, can't I just get it from you and install it myself? He says, you could install it yourself. It requires welding the bracket onto the arm of the excavator, hooking up the hydraulics, etc. I'm like, dude, that's easy-ish. Welding and stuff's great, I can do that, but hydraulics I'm a little fuzzly on a little bit, so we'll have to see. But anyways, that is that. And I guess maybe probably should put her back together for now, I guess. Wasn't too bad. There's the big cover back here. Covers the front. There's one screw that comes through. Great big long mother screw. Goes through the console here and then attaches on the front here. These things could probably just come off right now so they're not in the way when I'm putting them back together. I don't really know why they're even on there. They just look nice, I guess. And then there's, I had to take these screws off because I had to get this piece out. That circly piece out. Smiling at you. How you doing? To get that piece out and around this arm or handle arm thing there, and the hole went on here. I don't know why they didn't cut, you know, through and make, you know, then you just pull the thing right off. But anyways, they didn't. So a little bit of a battle-y struggle to get her off, but it wasn't really too bad. And then there's 3 bolts that hold on, 1, 2, and 3. So not too bad. I had to pull all these things off too to get in there and stuff. So everything's all upset right now, but I'll throw her back together, I guess, for now. I don't know how long it'll take them to get that kit in, but I know some of you will be disappointed. Oh, you're not going to build your own thumb for it. No, not this one. I'll get the proper one for this, because honestly, I like this little machine, but I really don't know how long I'm going to keep it for. I haven't actually tried it for what my purpose was yet, so I'm going to try her in the next, probably a couple of weeks anyways, and see how we like it. And if it ends up not being what I was thinking, and maybe we'll fire sale her again or something, get rid of it, I don't know, we'll see. Go back to digging her by hand, or maybe wait and get a little bit bigger machine, or I don't know. But if I get the thumb on it, that'd be a little more value to it too, right? So, because the freaking thumb is handy, let me tell you. All right, all reassembled and no parts left over. You gotta like that. That's good. No extra screws, no extra little dewies or nothing. So that's good. Now, how's our tractor looking here? Are we still dribbling a bit? Yeah. She is just dribbling a little bit, so I'm gonna maybe let her sit a little longer. We'll get some oil measured out, I guess. So anyways, what my game plan was for this when I actually go to use it, what I'm wanting to use it for is, I don't know if it's really going to work, but what my game plan was was to load it on probably... See, now that's not going to work with my big trailer because I got her jacked up in the air really high. I might have to use my little guy when I'm digging, but what my plan was to load it on the trailer, drive the tractor and this thing back with the trailer, unload this, dig it, put the dirt in the trailer, and then load this back up, and then drive back up. I think it should work. I think, because this thing weighs a ton. I think they say almost, and I think I've got 3,500 pound springs in there. Or maybe I only put two. I may not put a heavy enough springs in that little trailer. I can't remember now. I think they might only be like 2,100 pound springs. So that may not be good, but it's not like I'm taking it on the road. So, you know, I put a load of dirt in that thing, heavy wet dirt. It's probably just as heavy as this thing is. So, I know you're not supposed to, and I probably wouldn't, but if you had to, you could probably unbolt the ROPS here and drop off like maybe 100 pounds right there, but really that's not going to make a huge amount of difference. What does this say here? Max 2330. ROPS meet requirements of machine model K008-3. Serial number, part number, and weight wise. Oh, sweet. But you could, I guess, remove that if you really wanted to, but that's the only thing that's going to protect you if the thing rolled over on top of you, right? Which I'm out here pretty flat land. It's not going to roll. The only place it might roll is when I'm loading it on the ramps. Now, ramps might be fun too. I've got, let's just pop the door open out here. I've got some of these laminated ramps, which are actually pretty strong. I should set up a little bit of a something here and maybe try it on what to where. I don't really know. I just want to see how whoa it's going to be. But out here I got these, what a crappy day. Out here I got these laminated ramps, and they're actually pretty strong. They're actually stronger than like a normal plank. A normal plank will really bow in the middle. These stay pretty good. But now these are getting older too, so that's got me a little more concerned as well. But maybe later on I'll get the trailer out. I got a load of dirt in it from the other day. Put this back down here. I got a load of dirt in it from the other day still, and I need to dump it out. I was going to dump it back in the grave yesterday there, but she's a pretty heavy load of dirt there, and I just never... usually if it rains and the ground gets a bit mushy, it's hard to back this trailer up. You end up making mess, you know, so I kind of just left her on here. So I got to get rid of that first, and then we'll have to figure out something for my tailgate here, because I'm gonna have to take the tailgate off when I do this, unfortunately. This trailer, it might not work with this one though. It might be too high for dumping that little guy. Actually, no, it may not be too bad. It may not be too bad. We'll have to try that when we get her unloaded here. But yeah, this here is like, oh, maybe 7 bucket loads in the big tractor, whereas this would be probably about 200 in the little guy. You can tell the difference, eh? So yeah, I got to get this my little mechanism guy off of here, which might not be too much fun, because I'm gonna need that tailgate off to get up there. Hopefully I can get this tailgate off, because she's had a few bendages here from stuff falling on it, right? So that might actually maybe not come out too nice. Oh, this may not work very good. I'll have to try later on and see what I can do. But anyways, for now, I guess maybe actually I'll go dump this load now and get that off of this trailer. It's a pretty heavy load of dirt we got on here. Oh, I got a chair on there too. I guess I better take that off. That's a heavy load. It's kind of mushy in here a little bit too, so this might be fun. Might have to dump her up higher and then push her back later. this thing's gonna pull that out of that hole. Oh crap. Oh crap. I know what that was when the kids were playing with the rental machine there. That's what that is. Oh crap. Well, I got a shovel here. Maybe I'll try digging a bit and make a little ramp. Maybe it'll pull it out. It's just hitting too much of a right there right now. So, well, the hydraulics went up anyways. That's good. I'll dig a little ramp here maybe. Well, a little ramp. Oops. Crap. My bad. So we'll see if I can pull out of here now. I don't know if it's going or not, or just keep sinking in. Oh crap. Might have to hook up the Jeep. What are we doing here? Put her in 4x4. Oh crap. Try locking the diffs maybe. Oh yeah, gotta love that gear power. Made a bit of a mess, but anyways. Oh wee, that sucked. Holy cow. Oh, we're still alive, boys. We're still alive. Holy crap. That sucked. That sucked. Actually, you know what? Oh crap. I was thinking I might not have to get that thing off the tailgate there because I could just run the cable through the other way, but that might work actually. I just run it through. Holy crap. Fix our little divots here, I guess, eh? This one wasn't so bad, but there's a little bit here. Just freshen the driveway up a little more. That one, and these ones are really bad here. Oh, it's so wet and gooey, it just pours out like mud. Fix our dewies, fix our dewies. And it's pretty much covered in that hole too, which is good, I guess. Forgot that little bit of a airy sort of dirt was there. I think we dug that open about 7 or 8 times maybe there, so. Oh crap. A little bit of a hole. She'll compact again though. Nice looking stuff though. Well, that was simpler than I thought. I just unloosened the little bolts here. I thought they would have been rusted it crazy, but actually they're not bad. And then it just slipped off the guy there. So now I gotta try to get these pins out of here. That does not look too good, but I should be able to maybe hit it a bit and straighten it a bit. I think this side will be fine. The other side here looks good. I think it'll be all right. It's mostly almost out itself anyways now. Gonna need something to help persuade it though, I think. Okay, from what I can remember, I've had the tailgate off once or twice. Smash! Whoa, crap, almost got you. And it really sucked getting this thing off of here. Because, once you get this thing kind of loose, it wants to fall off, right? Well, there's the one pin out. Oh, they're a little bandaged. Bandaged? I don't even think that's a word. Now this one does not look nice. Does not look nice. I'm going to try to give it a shot here. I'm just going to put this pin back in there to kind of hold that side up. Yeah. That's not looking nice. I'm going to have to get myself in here, I think. try to bend her back up. I don't know, boys. I'm gonna have to make this a little more user-friendly to get her out because I'm gonna have to do this a fair bit. Okay, I think I'm on my way. I'm probably getting this one jammed in here, of course. I think I should be able to straighten it though. If I get her out. Oh, friggin' K! Yeah, that one's had better days. She's a little bandaged. Okay, now this is the part that sucks. It really sucks. Oh yeah, that's heavy. My goodness. I did not enjoy that one bit. Oh, I hope this thing will fit in here. I think it should. Boy, that's going to be a long climb on that excavator though. I don't know, maybe I should put the axle back down where she was. It's going to be a long climb. I mean, I don't think it's not going to not do it, but oh boy, the boards break when you're up at the top here. That's really going to suck. All right, we have got to open up a new jug of juice here for our oil change. So, I always enjoy, I don't know why, opening up these things. Don't ask me. There's like so many. Make sure your top's clean too before you do it. There's so many cool little thingies, you know, like you gotta rip these things off. Rip. Pull up this guy. Take off your spout. And inside here there's a little protective thing you gotta yank. Make sure it doesn't fall inside. That's disposable. And then keep it from going bloop, bloop, bloop out of the thing, you gotta open up this little valve. And usually you can just push it. I never have had luck with that, so I always run the kniffy down through. And that just gives her a little bit of extra air so it doesn't go bloop, bloop. Okay, so what we're going to do first here is pour in 3 liters. Which is the bottom mark there. 3 liters, so I need 4.9. So I need another liter, almost 2 liters after, which is, well, there's, well, you know what? 2 liters there, so I'll have 3, 4, and then 0.9, which is about there. So, roughly. Okay. So, let's see. I could put, like, you know, the more in, but I find it harder to pour then. This thing actually holds 4 liters, or 1 gallon, roughly. But I've always found it a little easier to put the 3 in and then the rest in after. So, here we go. already like dark black. She's not going gloop, 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 gloop. Okay, that's our 3. That's looking pretty good. I need a little towel here because I spilled a little wee bit. Kind of looks like maple syrup by not putting it on my pancakes. My pan clanks. I think Dylan used to call them pan panks at one time. Pan panks and lawn spurs. Figure out what a lawn spur is. I'll leave you with that one. Alrighty, we got the oil plug back in. And yes, I have done that before. Where I forgot to put the plug back in. And went all over the floor. Or all over in the pan. I'm like, sounds like something's dribbling here. Oh crap! And that's what that was. Which is not a good thing. Okay, this is a really stupid thing to have to fill this. You gotta kind of hold this and then pour it at the same time. So this is the first 3 liters. Get that settled in there, and then we'll let this thing dribble in for a little bit because it takes a minute to get her all out of the jug. This stuff's been in warm all night, so it's fairly warmish. I think it's going to just rest there for me. Oh, maybe it will. I like this container for using measuring instead of just kind of guesstimating, but it just doesn't pour out very fast. It's pretty slow. It takes a while, you know. You got to be patient with it, let it sit for a bit, and, you know, then you're good. But so I ordered that kit, the thumb, with the little guy here. I'm going to, he says it'll be 3 weeks till it comes in now, so we got a little wee while to wait. But I'll let this one drain in here. I can get her propped up somehow here, maybe. I used to do it somehow here. How did I do it? I can't remember. Oh, almost had her. No, I don't think that's going to work anyway, so I'll grab the other 1.9 and then I'll let it drizzle in. Alright, the last of the juice coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Yummy. It's like fresh maple syrup. I can't wait till actually spring. It's going to be awesome. Doing maple syrup again, maybe. Probably will. Works pretty good on that propane system. I like it. So that little pot we got worked pretty good. Didn't get a whole lot because I kind of started a little bit later in the year last year, but it took me a little bit to get, you know, wanting to do it. So, but once we got her going, we did pretty good. It's still yummy. Now, figure out a way for this to stay here. It's just not good. It's not good. Silly thing. I like it to sit kind of like there. Does not want to work for me. And just balancing it, I don't think that's going to work either. What else I got here? Actually, you know what? I might be able to, no. I don't know. I'll figure something out here. There, that'll mostly kind of work. I just put a little sling guy on her. So I'm going to let him do that. Oh crap, now you need a towel. Oops. I think I'll be alright. Now I'm gonna let that drizzle there for a little bit. I got another little thing I'm gonna do here on the tractor today too, and that's in the garage here, or in the other shop here. And that is have a service and a test maybe on the battery here. Make sure she's all good. You see she's kind of dirty and stuff, eh? Well, I think you've seen me with batteries and stuff before. If that's kept like that, it'll actually slowly discharge your battery, because the current can actually travel a little bit across to the other side and then drain your battery out. Now, I don't have my good meter down here. I think I need to get another one anyways. I think it's actually up in the trailer. I was testing some things there. But basically you just want to clean it all off really good here. And dump it in your coffee, because that doesn't make it taste good. These are nice and clean. Looks like the terminals are pretty good. This one's starting to turn a little bit to positive, so that was probably good that I did this when I'm doing this. Now, you actually want to try to get the caps off too. They'll come off. Because there's crud under them too. Try not to get her down in your battery. And the cap's not looking too bad. Put this one back on. This one off. Nice clean battery top, and then you won't wonder why you're losing juice. The levels look good on both sides. Well, that's good. So I just want to double check this one again. Yeah, they're good. Okay, that's pretty clean now. Now I want to do a test. That negative's looking really good actually. But I want to clean this terminal a little bit here. This is actually for plumbing. This little brush I'm using. Plumbing. Cleaning up pipes. I don't even think I'm going to clean that negative. It looks really good. Okay, that's not too bad. I want to do a test now too on it and see how she's looking. Get you guys up here. Presuming that's still okay, we're holding about 13 volts there. Okay, let's juice her here now. Get that thing nice and red hot and watch this meter. She's holding about 13, so that's good. Oh, wait, something's not right here. Huh. Uh-oh. I think my tester's screwed. What the heck? It was fine last time I used it. She's not doing the thing. Huh. Well, on that one, well, the meter part of it's working, but the testing part isn't working. Oh man. What now? Is there like a little fuse in there? Maybe I popped. That's interesting. Oh, I see what happened to her. We did get her maybe a little bit too hot last time. It's supposed to go for 10 seconds and then you read the meter. So in here though, the wire's a little bit not looking too good. So that's coming out of, wow, that's a pretty small wire for running all that juice. Let me see if I can get her apart here a little more. Yeah, I don't really know if these two wires are supposed to be melted together like that. Probably kind of not, but they definitely look like they join into the same thing, and then they just go up to the switch here, but that doesn't seem like maybe a heavy enough wire. I don't know. It got a little bit of a resistance here, I guess, and then started heating up there and melting there real hard. This thing was pretty much, the element was pretty much hot, like red hot though, so I can fix that. I think I'm just going to have to, well, I don't know exactly how I'm going to fix that yet, but yeah, she's a little crusty and maybe not in too good a contacts there now, so I think that's maybe why she's done that. But anyways, another project, eh? Another project. Anyways, we gotta finish our oil change. So I'm gonna presume that this is okay. It has been okay, so we'll drive on with her and put her back in for now, I guess. What was the date on this when I got this? January, February 2015, I guess. I think that's when we got that one. It was fairly like last year or so. Should still be hopefully pretty good. Anyways, I'll throw that back on and check our oil, make sure we're good. Alright, I've been working on this guy a little bit here. I'm trying to get these little clips off, wasn't much fun. But hopefully this is going to be the remedy. I don't really know why they've got two wires coming out into one thing, but I'm going to give her a shot. Hook her back up here, and then I got that other battery. We'll give her a shot and try her. See if the element will go red again on us and these don't melt. So I put a little bit bigger wire on. I don't know what size of gauge, they're a little bit bigger, but that should allow them a little more current to go through, hopefully. And I'll try her out. But anyways, give me a sec. We'll throw her back together here and put the bolts back together and try her out. Okay, there she is, all hookered back up there. Yes, I just said hookered, didn't I? Well, you know, there's two of them hookered back on. I guess that'll work. I'll get her all, these bolts and stuff all smushed back together. And I'm presuming that was the problem. I don't know. I'll give her a shot here, though. Okay, we're either gonna fix it or we're gonna electrocute ourselves. Let's see what happens here. Oh, she's definitely working. Oh yeah, gotta love that smoke. You know what? This battery is freaking junk. This is the one that I charged up not too long ago. She's definitely getting red in there, so that's good. Those wires are good cooking. Wow, that battery's maybe not in too good a shape. Huh. Oh well. Ah, looks like we fixed our thing though. Enough there to cook your eggs on. Holy crap, eh? Oh, I think it's like just bright red hot. Pretty awesome tool here. I'm kind of glad I was able to fix it. Works good, you know, so I kind of want to test the one in the tractor now, but it's all buttoned back up again. So then I got the thing all on, and I got the terminal oils all greased up with some dielectric grease too. So Oh well, she's good. But anyways, I guess we'll check her oil mechanism-y, drainy thingy here. I guess that worked pretty good. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Let me just get cleaned up here now, and then we'll let her run in for a minute, and we'll check our level. All right, we got all the caps on. We'll just push that down. Dip sticker. Caps are on. Everything's good. We got oil in it. Gonna start up, let her run for a minute or two here. Open the door, of course. A little bit. Doesn't take very long to cycle it. And I think maybe I better check the filter. I hate doing this filter. Oh, maybe I can't do the filter. Huh. Oh, heck. Huh? Okay. Well then. That's amazing. I gotta kind of do that to get this all off of here because I can't get down here, right? Get that off, so it's not super awesome effective, but I'll have to get some tools, I guess. Okay, I'm not even sure why I'm checking this filter because I'm pretty sure I don't even think I've got a replacement for it here. But anyways, just to say we did, I guess. Ooh, she does need done. Maybe I will see if I got a spare out there. That's needing done. That one's probably needing done too. Let me see if I got a couple of spares here. Okay, I do have a spare. Actually, I got two spares, so that's good. Now, how I test these things, well, visually just looking at it, it's pretty dirty, you know, inside. Another way you can do is put a light inside, and if you can't see very much at all light through it, that's not good. That's getting pretty dirty. You see a little bit there. See, actually, hang on a sec. Let me shut the dim light off up here. That'd be better. So you can see a little bit of the light there. Actually, let me shut the other light off here too. It's gonna get dark for a sec. Okay. So there is the dirty filter with our light inside. See that real bright one there? That's kind of what it should be like. So there's that one. Let me grab the new one here now. And there's what the new one should look like. So new one, old one. New one, old one. Okay. So now we're going to change that one. And we're also going to change the old inner one, which is probably all right still, but so that's the old one. All right. And the new one. Okay, ready? New one. Old one. New one. Old one. So there's definitely a difference. And this one, visually looking at it, it really doesn't look that bad, this one. But you can see it's a little bit darker color, right? So this is like the final filter before it goes in your engine. So it's kind of an important one, you know, so I kind of do them in pairs. So we'll put that guy in. These are just got like the rubber stuff that seals inside of here. Like that. Same with this guy. It's like the same stuff they make Crocs out of, if you know what the Croc shoes are like. just like that. That's good. I think I did them probably my last, was it last oil change or the one before? I can't remember. So, not a bad thing to keep up to them. Down there, you rat. Oh, I know what's going on here. It's stuck inside. There. Oops. Come on. What's going on here and stuff? Something fitting right here somewhere. Something's not happy somewhere here. This thing is ignorant, let me tell you. Usually it's not too bad, but today, for some reason, it doesn't seem to want to work with me, so I don't know what's going on here. Maybe I don't have it in the right exact spot or something. What is going on here? Something's not right. Something not right. Feels like that's in all the way. Feels like that one's in all the way. There's like one locator pin here that's got to fit in one of those grooves. So I guess if you don't have her in exactly its right spot, there we go. That felt a little better. If I can get this side on. Huh. There. Holy frickin' frick off, you stupid thing. I never have liked this filter on this thing much. Probably could get a K&N, but yeah, I'll stick with these stupid things. K&N's nice because you can clean them, right? But then, you know, this is just bang, 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 done. Now, why is that off? Okay, get that one while I can. Sorry for the shoulder thing here. Put you, I guess, over here a little more. I guess you don't really have to watch me bolting this back up. Hang on, we'll be back in a sec. So checking antifreeze level. I got to go way up here for that. Yeah, there's some in there, so that's good. Overflow tank. So that means the system's full. Never had a problem with that. Knock on plastic. Haven't got any wood close here. I haven't had any problems with that yet, so cooling system in it, so that's good. That's good, and fuel stuff I don't really have, so I guess now we'll give our levels a check here. Ah, crap, I need a towel. Check our levels. Pull her right out first and wipe her. Start nice and fresh. and clean and fresh and good and ready to check. We are on the frickin' money. I don't know if you can see that, but pretty darn good. There's like maybe 100 or maybe 50 milliliters over, but that's okay. I'm sure the engine will find somewhere for that to go. Okay, so we can put her back together. That oil change is done. Thank frickin' goodness, eh? And I was going to do the other one today, but I don't think I'm going to get to her now. Side covers on. She's locked. Got our little tine pins here and washers. I'll put the washers on here. They're good. They had actually cutter pins in these before. I'm like, really? So every time I'm gonna have to fight with getting these silly cotter pins out of here. I'm like, yeah, no. So I didn't replace both of them with those things. And that, I guess, is her. Alright, well, the last part of today's video is going to be loading this thing. Yeah. I don't know if those little ramp ends, the little guys there, are going to be enough for supporting this. I might have to, yeah, I don't know. There's not much holding those really from sucking through that board, right? I'm a little scared. A little bit scared. But anyways, we'll give her a shot here, I guess. Okay, let's fire them up. Get them outside here. Probably gonna need some blowing plug, I'm thinking. I'm kind of wondering if I'm gonna need some better ramps. Maybe. What's happening is it's actually putting a lot of strain on the back of the trailer, which is making the trailer go like this and making the gap in the ramps come out, because there's nothing really holding those ramps onto there, you know. So kind of not liking that too much. Loading stuff like this with ramps like this is really dangerous. Boy, there's a lot of flex in that too. But they're not flexing as much as like regular plank would, so that's sort of one good thing. But this little machine is a lot freaking heavier than you think. Let me go rock it here a little bit on these ramps. I don't think it's going to break, but hopefully it doesn't. Alright, we are back. I had to drive this back. What I did was loaded her up and took her all the way to the back field and unloaded her and dug a little bit and stuff and, you know, pretending like I was digging a cremation hole, blah, blah, blah. Get to go loading her again. And I had the tracks a little muddy, eh? So I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like that too much. So I actually started going up the ramps and it was like sliding back down. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. So I backed her down and then we just drove her back up. So I'm going to have to, probably if I lowered that trailer back to where it was and maybe got some little better ramps, I had a little more grippies on them, it would probably be alright, a little stronger too. They're a little bit on the ramp. So got to figure a little more out yet, I guess, till we can actually use her for what we're intending. Oh well, it happens. Well, just looking at some ramps down here, this is kind of what I want, but I don't think they're heavy duty enough. 1,000 pounds. Now I guess that's each or combined. I don't know. They don't tell you that, but I'm kind of after like this grabby kind of stuff, right? This grabby kind of stuff I think would be pretty good. They have heavier dutier ones here on Princess Auto's website, but I didn't like the slipperiness looking of them. What was I looking at here? 1,500 pounds, 2,000 pound. These ones here, or they had 3,000 pounds. Let's look at these 2,000 pound ones first. I don't know if I like the looks of those. I don't think my tracks would bite onto those too well. They'd kind of slide down those things too. Even though they're super heavy duty. But then these 3,000 pound ones, I don't know if I'd like them either because they have an arch in them. Whereas I'd be coming up the arch and then she'd come down and over top of that with the tracks, right? I'm not too sure if I like those for tractionist either. See, I don't like that arch because it would come up there and then clang down to me. I just kind of want the one clang coming off my loading trailer thing. So that's not going to work, I don't think. Uh, 1,500 pounds, 17, I don't know. 1,200 pounds, 1,500 pounds, ooh. What is that on these things? Well, it's like a rubber thing, I guess, too. I don't know about that. Man, I don't know. I think I need something with rubber on it though. Metal against rubber is not a good combination. What is this ramp insert? 1,000 pound. That's what I'm looking at there. I think these ones would probably work because they look like they've got little biters to kind of bite a little bit to the track right now. My angle was pretty high on that too, so that would definitely make it a lot worse. I might have to look other places too. 1,000 pound. 109. That just sounds really cheap. Why? That's the same one over here. What's the number? The last four numbers are 8605. These are 8089. Huh. Same price though. I don't know. I'll have to. What does that say? Rugged tread type. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look around for something somewhere. Anyways, here we go. I bored you enough today. I guess we better head her home, and call her a day. Hopefully you enjoyed the Fly-In Sim Friday today. High Flying Friday. It was just such a cruddy week with weather. I just could not get out anywhere. So why have I got furs on me? Maybe it's built in. That's not mine. Mine's not that long. Well, maybe here is. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the fly-in. Tomorrow I just gotta shut my computer down here. Maybe I'll make a set of ramps. If I can get the aluminum and the rubber toppy stuff, I'll make a pair. Just, holy cow, you can buy aluminum ramps a heck of a lot cheaper than you can buy the metal to build them. That's the thing. That really sucks. So, but I think I better put that trailer back down where she was. Get her about 8.5 inches lower anyways, so that'd make a lot less this way, you know, and not so much wanting to. That was freaking scary. I was almost up and over the top too. So let's say these are my ramps. Okay, that's about the right angle. So I was coming up pretty good here, and it slipped a little bit here. I'm like, oh crap, so I stopped and then juiced her and got her going again, and then it slipped down like this, and it just kind of went kaboom. I'm like, oh crap, that was a bit scary. So we'll have to, I did straighten these a little bit, by the way. Those were for the trailer tailgate. We'll have to figure out something ramp-wise for it, because that, the amount of times I'm going to need that, I'm going to need something fairly good and substantial. See, I was actually trying to sitting beside, like I'm digging a hole and then putting the dirt in the trailer, and it actually was fine that way. There was no problem there, but even a bit lower wouldn't be bad either. So I'll have to put that trailer back down. I don't know why I put it up. Just, you know, I found with the big tractor it actually was better having it up higher like that, but I guess we'll have to put her back down. I don't know when though. That's a kind of a big sort of job, and I got nothing else going on. I guess I'll do that. Probably won't film that though, because I showed you kind of the video a while back there when we flipped her and put her up in the air. So big job, pain in the rear end. Next week is supposed to be kind of nice-ish. Hopefully, that's what they said about this week too though, and it ended up being crap. But hopefully next week it's nice. Someone asked me about my gun there too. Yeah, it's a 22 caliber Cooey. It's nothing special. It's just, you know, if I get down here and I hear a ooh. Oh really? Not today, bud. Never had to do that yet, but you never know. We're in the bush down here, right? So you never know what's going to be popping out. There has been sightings of bears not too far from us here too. Now, mind you, a 22 is just going to tick a bear right off and come at you even more. But I guess if you got a good shot on him and got him like right in the eyeball or something, if you could, it's a pretty darn small little spot. That would probably hurt him pretty good. He wouldn't maybe be coming at you so much, but yeah, a little gun like that wouldn't do much to him. So that would just make him more angry. More angry. Anyways, that's about her for today. This gun here too, it's kind of shiny and stuff. I actually got it from the gun place over in Waterloo there, Kitchener-Waterloo area. The gun room, actually, it's called. I couldn't think of that. And it was all scratched and dented and all beat up, so I fixed her all up and got her a new shine to her, and, you know, it's not too bad. It's still pretty rickety, though. It's one of those ones where you open the bolt, pull it back, put your bullet in, put the bolt thing down, and then you got to pull the bolt thing back, and that cocks it, and then pull her and go single shot, bolt action. Kind of cheesy. It's in a little cooey, I guess they call them. Normal size barrel's never been, you know, altered or nothing. So, but anyways, so one of these days we'll have to do a shooting video somewhere, but I can't really shoot too much around here now. There's so friggin' many people all back on the stupid trail and stuff, right? So I'm pretty much screwed. Pretty much screwed for shooting anything now. So, except coyotes. Get out of here. But anyways, that is it for today. Farm Sim Saturday is up, and I do believe ready for tomorrow. We finished off our corn train there, the 10 trailer train. It was pretty freaking crazy. Holy cow, that's a lot of corn. And I think next week, after this week, next week, a week away, we're going to try the new Gold Edition stuff and the new map that come with that. So, but anyways, that's about it. Next week, I don't really know what's happening. I already got a couple of funerals piling up on Booked On Me, so we'll do that, and of course, and then I don't know. Not luckily going to get this thumb kit for about 3-4 weeks now, so 3 weeks probably. So it'll come in, and we'll have to go over and pick that up, I guess, and then figure out what we got to do for changing this over, and hopefully it comes with everything, the extra pedal and stuff for this thing. I'm pretty sure it will. Hopefully. Oh man, gotta go home. But anyways, I think that's about it. I think so. But anyways, have a good weekend and stuff. Thanks again for watching, and we shall catch you probably Monday. I actually do need to do an oil change on the other tractor. I don't know when I'll get to that, but probably should do that. We've got lots of oil left, which is good. I got lots of filters left, which is good. And I think I just basically got a doer. So what I'll probably do is take the backhoe out, leave it out for one night, and bring the other guy in and leave him in here for the night, and then do it the next kind of day sort of thing, and go from there. But anyways, I see my battery's flashing. Yeah, 3 minutes. Better get at her. So anyways, you guys have a good weekend. Thanks again for watching, and we will catch you next week.